Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our online tasting from Coney and Barrow. As you know, we have not yet been able to do a real wine tasting in person. However, we hope to be able to see everybody soon. But being wine lovers is not going to stop us for sharing some good wines. So before I start tasting, I would like to quickly introduce Coney and Barrow in case this is the first time that you are joining us and it's the first time that you get to know Coney and Barrow. So Coney and Barrow is one of England's oldest wine merchant. We are 240 years old, and we hold two royal warrants, which means we supply to the House of the Queen and the House of the Prince of Wales. So therefore, we have a long history, and we emphasize a lot on the quality of the wines that we are bringing to our customers, because we just cannot settle for the second best when we are working with the royal household. So having said that, in Singapore, we are a team of 5 people with 3 sales managers. My name is Isabel, and then I also have Kenneth and Rose in the chat room. And if there's any questions, please feel free to contact us after the tastings. And then in Singapore, we carry some really good wines, and some of the brands are exclusive with us. And we have actually a very long relationship with some of these brands. So today is our pleasure to invite Claire Leflaive from Claudenel, all the way from Loire Valley, to join us. And Claire Leflaive is the daughter of the pioneer of biodynamic agriculture in Burgundy, Domaine Leflaive. And Claudenel is her project in Loire Valley. So without further ado, I would like to invite Claire to introduce to us these lovely wines and also to guide us through the tasting. Over to you, Claire.
Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be with you tonight. I will speak about a little part of the story of Claudenel. Me, I'm in charge of communication of the winery, in charge of the sales of the winery in France and a little in the world. And yes, let's do it. So Claudenel was a very strange story. It was a human story. So Anne-Claude and Christian Jacques, my parents, opened around 2006 a little company named Clac, just there, yeah, perfect. With Claude and Lydia Bourguignon. It's a famous couple in France, specialists in the soil profile, if you don't know them. And this company was created in order to help the most biodynamic young winemaker to sell their wines. So in 2008, my parents met Claude and Nelly Pichard, founder of Claudenel in Anjou, just before 2000. That's why the name of the winery is Clos, like Clos, and Nel, it's Claude and Nelly Pichard. This young couple in biodynamic culture since 2000 was in big difficulties with the winery. For example, they stopped to plant the vineyard. So that brings them in horrible condition of the vineyard, small productivity. So no wines, no money. It was just horrible for them. My mother decided to help them because the domain have a very good soil capacity and nice energy. And the couple was very, very nice people. So she bought it in 2008, yeah, 2008. in order to give them back after refresh. So it was not a wish to keep this winery because it's too far away from Burgundy. A few months after, it didn't work, and the couple was not really invested for the domain. And my parents decided to keep the winery alone in 2008. So the first vintage was 2009, and my mother hired Sylvain Potin, a very, very lovely young man with lots of biodynamic experiences, mostly in Chile, and he's still the winemaker today. So he's here since for 10, 11 years. Yeah. So my mother was the pioneer in Burgundy, pioneer of the wine in Burgundy. She decided to turn the Le Flay winery in 1990, in biodynamic culture. It was very hard work for her. It was a long time, long work and long fights. I was very, very child, and I remember that. So today we are still working in Clonel in biodynamic culture, for sure. We are exclusively working with preparation. It's a lot of preparation with the plant, with infusion, etc. And we work with the lunar cycle. And our goal is to find a perfect balance in the vineyard, in the soil, to have less intervention than possible in the cellar. So I can speak about biodynamic as good as my mother, but for me, biodynamic is firstly a state of mind. This method is the respect of the human, animal health, soils and environmental respect. Is learning to spend more time in the vineyard to understand the terroir in order to create a good vine balance. If you have vine balance like with acidity, good aromatic, good aromas, sugar, etc. And for me, if the grape, and for a lot of people, if the grapes have a good balance, we don't need to add any magic potion during the vinification. In addition to having healthy soil and taking care of yourself and others, grapes produce wine with obvious energy, with the expression of the terroir on the winemaker personality. It's very important for me when you drink biodynamic wines. You can find the winemaker personality, and you feel very, very good energy inside. And for biodynamic, we use, I try to speak a little about biodynamic, but we use a preparation. Name is 500 and 501 and plant infusion. And we use the properties of each plant to help the vineyard to fight against the diseases and the weather forecast. And we help too the plant to have a good balance, a good health, to avoid the diseases impact on the plant. It's like a human. It's like when we have a good healthy health. Comment dire? On n'attire pas les maladies.
Basically, you mean it's like if you build a good immune system, then virus or bacteria and things like that will not. You're stronger. Your immunity system is stronger to fight the disease, right?
Thank you. And lucky us, today we are in a flower day, and we are between flower day and leaf day in 2 hours, so we have to drink quickly. Flower day is from a Mariatern calendar. It's a Mariatern create this lunar calendar. The name in French, it's Calendrier des Semis. So after 50 years of experimentation to understand the influence of the moon and the planets on the plant cultivate. So she do lot of experience with the moon, with the lunar, with the moon, with the planet, etc. On the plants. So she discovered the concept of different periods for the culture of the roots, like vegetables, of the flower, leaf, and fruits. And then we realize that these days have an influence during the tasting about the wines. For example, the roots day, the tannin are more present in the wines. In the leaf day, the vegetal are more present, and the fruits day, the fruits, and the flower day, the flowers. So for me, this experience is more proven with biodynamic wines because they are more respective. And for information, there exists an application. The name is Wine, and you can charge in your phone, and it's very cool for testing. The Gros Lot, it's a very typical variety in Loire Valley. He know for rosé, for making rosé and sparkling wine, maybe many years ago, and today, but there is a new turn for the Gros Lot, because in the past we had a lot of quantity of Gros Lot, and only right to have the appellation AOC. You are comment on dit obligé? Obligate?
You have to. So you have that for you to have the AOC Anjou, you have to produce Gros Lot in a rosé style.
Yeah, and rosé or sparkling. And if you make a red wine, you have the AGP, indication géographique contrôlée. So that's why we wax the Gros Lot, is to make the difference at the beginning, because we had just a red wine, is to make the difference between the Cabernet Franc and the Violet, because Cabernet Franc and Violet have the AOC and not the Gros Lot, and it's just for make the difference. And I hope one day we will wax all the bottles. The Gros Lot, it's a very big berries with fine skin, and we pick the Gros Lot at the same time than Chenin. In general, Gros Lot is known to blue wine. We don't do any aged élevage on the wine, and it's very like vin de soif in France. And in Clonel, we decided to do the same vinification like Cabernet Franc or Cuvée Violette, like other red wines. And in general, the Gros Lot, the palette, it's like red fruits like strawberry, raspberry, very light with high acidity, and a little spicy, and yeah, it's like light body. It's perfect for like tapas with the cheese and chutney, or like black pudding with applesauce with something too sweet. So we can maybe try the Gros Lot. It's the older vines in the winery, 100 years old. So it's a very, very deep roots. 2013. So for the Cabernet Franc, I don't talk about the weather, but 2013 was a very cold weather. We do the harvest very late. It was the colder weather since we have the winery. It's more concentrate wine, like it's a Cabernet Franc. The same of the Rollo, we distilled everything to have not too much tannin. Native yeast, 20-25 day maceration with that extraction. Yeah. We do very, very slow and soft pressing in a pneumatic press around 4.5 hours. And for the Cabernet Franc, we aged all the quantity of the wine in a barrel in a troglodyte cave for 12 months. And after, we do the homogenization in a tank for 6 months. Because each barrel have their own personality for 12 months, and that's why we blend all the barrels together to have just one personality. And yes, I just saw the question, Grollo, it's very common in Loire, yes, but not just in Loire, but not in France. Violette is violet in English. It's a blend with Cabernet Franc and Cabernet Sauvignon. For this one is 75% of Cabernet Franc and 25% of Sauvignon. It can change some vintage, it can change the percent each vintage, because we just try to find the good balance between the strong character of Cabernet Sauvignon and the character of Cabernet Franc. The name of Violette is because my mother one day smelled the wine, and she decided to call Violette. That's it. And the first Violette was in 2010. Before Claude and Nelly Pichard made just 100% of Cabernet Sauvignon, and for them it was very, very with too much structure. It's exactly the same vinification than Cabernet Franc, 12 months in a barrel and 6 months in a tank. In Inex vessel. The 2016, it was the second vintage in Clonelle. The first, I said, it was 15. And this is a very young wine, today 8 years old. Yes. My mother decided to keep the same vinification than Domaine Leflaive, because it works, ça marche bien, quoi. It's a Loire Valley variety with a Burgundy vinification. So for this wine, we pick only the gold grapes. We don't take the raw berries. To have very, comment on peut dire, même en français, pour avoir un vin droit, quoi, un vin.
To have a very precise
wine. We do manual picking. The grapes are going in a pneumatic press, and we do slowly and soft pressing for 5 hours, and after we do a 1 night cold salting, and we start the vinification, the fermentation in the tank in inox vessel. And after that, we put the wine on thin lees in a barrel, on the finish of the wine on the barrel, and we do for 20 months, and we do batonnage once a week, and we do the malolactic. So the fermentation goes in the barrel, and after we put the wine 6 months in a tank inox. This is for freshness, and the same is for homogenization of the wine. And we bottling in a food day with a light filtration on earth, and that's it. This is it.